That's one of the things. And that's the other thing. I muted you all. Hey, everybody, it's me, WBB, and you are on iSbest Team Express Business Zoom. And woo, we've got some groovy business tonight because we have got a Step Up Summer Challenge that we are going to be talking about. And it's going to have its own hashtag, and the hashtag is going to be hashtag One Team Creatine. Oh yeah, because we like our rhyming. First, I'm going to go over a little congratulations to our newest rank advance, and then I'm going to do a few announcements. I'm going to dive into our summer challenge that I am super excited about, and then I'm going to throw it over to Jeff, and he's going to talk about the contest that he so proudly put together, and I'm really excited to share all of this with all of you. It's just gonna it's so fun. I mean, let me say this to you guys, if I didn't say it last week. When we were with the French Canadian team, if I didn't say it last week, I'm saying it now. If I said it last week, we need to hear it again. I need to hear it again. When we were with the French Canadian team in Disney World, it came down to this discussion of, what do you think really promotes somebody's business? What is it that propels somebody's business? And their team, the French Canadian team in Quebec, is just growing. It's growing by leaps and bounds. And here's the simpleness of it. It was, does anybody know what it was? Can anybody guess what it was? I know you can guess, Mark. What is it, Mark? What are the two things that they said?
Transformations.
Nope. Got another one? No, you don't? Kimberly, do you have one?
Events, party.
Ooh, close. But nope.
Oh,
Anybody else? Two things that's propelling their big team, their business. The two things, if you think about, if you guys are seasoned and been around for a while, there's two things that maybe in the very beginning caught you and propelled you, because, you know, all that ignorance on fire, there was a reason for that. The two things, okay, I'll give it away. Anybody got it? Nobody's got it? Nobody can think about what it is? Okay, all you red business only people, I'm gonna blow your mind right now. It's belief. And the other one is fun. Because a lot of people, if it's not fun, their life is not fun. So they don't want to do it if it's not fun. And that's why their team has just been growing like crazy. Their community, their culture is all about belief, belief in oneself, belief in each other, belief in what they're doing, belief in the mission, and having fun with all of it. And I'm so inspired by that, because yes, I'm yellow and I like to have fun. However, I can be very red. So I'm very orange. I like both. I like business and I like fun. And I've got strong enough belief for sure. And if those two things you could work on, if I can work on, then our lives, or our teams, our businesses, our relationships are just gonna. Do you guys believe me? Can see what I did there? Okay. All right. Thank you. Anyway, let's celebrate our newest consultant on this team, and it is Amanda Hare. And she is part of Shelly Jeffries. Congratulations, Shelly Jeffries, your newest consultant, Amanda Hare. Amanda Hare, congratulations. Jeff Beebe, I think you have a congratulations to do.
Oh yeah, I want to congratulate Roy up here in the corner.
Okay.
He you're above me, Roy. Uh we did a little contest last week for you guys who were on the Zoom. Whoever enrolled one pack or more on a qualifying system received a canister of the new creatine from us, from Debbie and I and the team. So it's from iSbest U Team Express, and so it'll be on your way. Thank you for being a difference maker in somebody's life, and this is where it all happens. So congratulations. And if anybody else enrolled somebody last week, let me know. And they're in the organization, let me know, and you'll be getting one too. So there it is.
Thank you. Congratulations, Roy.
And even if it's the Aussie, we figure it out, and we'll go over something else, and you're gonna see what's happening.
Even if it's an Aussie. All right, you guys, here we go. We have got Kickstart 90 registration is now open. Do you all know that's now open? Did you finish your last one? Put in your after pictures and do all that? Okay, perfect. Plus through June 30th, you get 20% off of powerful packs. Did you guys know that we have a 20% off promotion going right now? This is super, super important. It goes till the 30th. It's off of the 30-day reset. It's off the weight loss premium pack, the weight loss value pack, and the weight loss ultimate pack. And let's see, what else do we got? We have our Global Associates call, which is tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern. You know, you can go into isogenicsbusiness.com, and the first page that comes up in isogenicsbusiness.com is the calendar. I always go to that calendar first and fill out my calendar. So I have all these on my very desk paper calendar because I'm old school like that. I like to fill in all the little squares and stuff. I highly recommend that you write it down or put it in your phone, put a timer. You're going to want to be on that. And then let's see, we've got our creatine. We're going to talk about that.
I forgot to say, I got a thing of creatine too. I forgot to give myself recognition. I got 2 of them. So.
Oh my gosh, we're so fun. And then we've got our game on All-Star. Is anybody playing out in the All-Star game? Anybody doing that? All-Star Perks, April 28th through July 27th. You earn points and then you earn rewards like, oh, I put my, excuse me, my tumbler. I got a tumbler, they got a hat, they got AirPods, they got a watch. Yep, thank you. All those things right there that you can earn with the points. Go into that Facebook group. If you're not in that Facebook group, let me know and I will add you to that Facebook group. But it's definitely, while you're here and you're building your business and you're enrolling people, you know, why not get some points and get some free gifts? That's the one thing that Isagenix has always been amazing. We've been with them since 2012. They're always been amazing at giving back, giving back, giving back, giving back. They always give back either cash or trips or prizes, like everything they do. I can't think of a quarter, like in a year, a quarter. I can't even think of a quarter that they weren't giving something since I have been involved with Isagenix. So go in and play full out. Why not? Get some swag. And if you don't want the swag, you can always give it away to somebody. Everybody likes a prize. And let's see, we've still got our climb together for big rewards. You got your climber bonus that started on the 31st of March and it goes through December 28th, 25. And that's the Crystal Manager bonus, the Crystal Director, Crystal Executive. I'm not going to go over that because we've done that in other calls. You can go look that up also or talk to your enrolling sponsor, the person that got you started. We have our leadership lift calls. They have now switched to Mondays at 4 p.m. PST, which is 7 p.m. Eastern. They're every Monday and you get to learn from one of our top leaders or top trainers in Isagenix. It's just a 30-minute Zoom. And it's very, very powerful. We had Lisa DeMeo tonight and we just learned so much. Yes, Roy.
I'm sorry. So that was the previous United leaders. Is that what you're talking about? That call that we just had? Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. That was the Zoom that we had on Monday mornings. Now they've switched it to that and they're calling it Leadership Lift. And it just goes for 30 minutes. And then we've got the Wellness Edge with the coach Lucky. Wow, I have to really think about that. And that is Thursday, June 9th at, again, 4 and 7 p.m. And that is a Zoom. Let's see what else. I think that's good. I think that's all we got going on there. All right, Coolio. Now for the good stuff. Mark, you did put in the promos. And you guys that are newer to the call that don't know Mark Greer and Kathy Pandelides, they are down under. So they're our Australian executive team. And they have different promos and different specials that go on in different countries. And so I always have them come on and just give us a little spiel about what we've got going on. I appreciate you putting those flyers here and in the groups, Mark, but do you want to just kind of go over that a little bit?
Yeah, it's similar to the Isobody promo that Jeff mentioned. We have the basic pack or the reset pack, and then ours is called an ultimate reset. So yeah, 20% off. Okay, for you can be a current customer or new customers. So 20% off. It's huge for us. It takes it down the basic pack down to $12 a day. I mean, you
Let
can't
me
get
share
two
the
meals
screen,
for
Debbie.
$12.
Let me
So
share the screen.
it's a great promo. I've just spent an hour this morning sending out to all old customers that were that have stopped using Isogenics to see if they know it works. So great time to get back on.
Fantastic.
Can I
Thank
share the screen, babe?
Yeah, I'm trying. I pressed the wrong buttons.
Okay, while she's doing that,
Got
I
it.
want to recognize somebody that just jumped on, guys. We
Aha.
get to recognize Katie. You guys got to meet Katie. But Jen Lee, right here at the bottom, right there at the screen, she's the OG like all of us. Katie and Debbie and I been with the company for 12, 11 years. You can unmute.
Hey,
Hey,
12 years.
she's
Yeah.
12 years. Give us your history real quick.
So quick story. I started Isogenics based on initially the business, but I was like, this sounds scammy, so I'm not going to do any of this. But I'm pretty overweight, so let's just start with the products. And so I did that. Within 4 weeks, I am like, let's go. I was like, nothing to lose. Like, I have done way more sketchy stuff in my 30 something years of living. And I want to say within 4 months to 5 months of me starting the business after getting incredible results, I want to say I quit my job. So I quit my job. I literally said, I'm going to make X amount of money. And now this wasn't like a lot of money. It wasn't like I'm buying Porsches and houses, but it was enough to replace my old income where I didn't have to worry. And I did, and I quit. And I never have worked a regular job since. Even with the pandemic, even with everything that's happened, still yet, nothing. I'm completely fine. It's been the biggest blessing. Financially and health wise. And I wouldn't say that just for no reason, because I'm extremely skeptical of this stuff and what people have to say about it. But it's really been amazing. And my friends that I made here are unmatched. They can't even compare to the friends that I knew like in middle school. I mean, it's just a great environment. So very, very grateful.
I love it. I love it. And you know what? It's the teamwork that we all have together, like Katie, Jen, Mark, and Kathy. Kathy's been 12 years, and just to see the community and support we have for each other is unshakable. It's family. And you stand strong for your family. And we appreciate that. And I just wanted to introduce, because this first couple of Zooms you jumped on, and she's rocking into the business with us again. And it's really cool to see. So, and she got her hat. She got her difference maker hat. And you guys saw that post with her. What's your daughter's name again?
Sorry, I'm at the nail salon, so I'm muting when everybody else talks. Abella.
Yeah, Abella. She rocked
Yeah.
that hat. So it was
Yeah.
very cool.
I was so happy, and she was happy about it too, because she's seen me work through this business, and I know that she appreciates it because I'm able to be there for every little event and thing that goes on. I'm able to volunteer at the school while making my own income. So it's just really been a very grateful experience for me and my family. So yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I'm just glad. And it's just cool. It's a beautiful thing. Crystal executive too. So Crystal, when you hear Crystal, that means she hit it in record time when she did. So it's just 2-star Crystal executive. And so that shows you the power of what we do and the longevity of what we do. So all right,
Also millionaire with the company, just like y'all.
millionaire number what? What's your
Yep.
millionaire number?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I'm so bad with that stuff. Like This is so ridiculous. I knew you were gonna ask that too. I'm like, cringe.
That's hilarious. We're gonna figure that one
Please
out.
do.
But you gotta think, guys, real quick, and I'm gonna give it back to Debbie in a second, but this is, when she jumped on, it lit me up. Right here, you have 3 of us on this Zoom, Debbie and I, Katie, Jen. We've all made a million or multi-millions of dollars. Literally, there's multi-millions of dollars between 3 people in this Zoom. And that shows the power of this compensation plan and where it's going. And so it's just a beautiful thing. So anyways, give it back to you, Debbie. This wasn't what our training was about.
No, I know. I really like, I know. Okay, I've been slow to the go. Okay, here we go. Last week, oh, Jeff's sharing. Wait, you're muted and you're sharing. Well, technology tonight, perfect.
No, I was showing you what Mark was sharing about. The
He put it in the, he put it in the
okay.
feed.
Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. So we're gonna get going with my excitement, and I know it's going to be your excitement. I teased it last week that we were going to be doing something with some other top leaders in Isagenix. And when we got together with some of the leaders, some of you might know them, some of you might not, some of you are newer. You know, we've got this big buzz around creatine with Isagenix putting out this amazing product of creatine. And I talked about a little bit with some of you or on the Zoom how, you know, I was in fitness and nutrition for over 30 years. I know all about creatine. I know about loading and watching the bloat and all this stuff with creatine. And back in the day, in the olden days, when I was riding my dinosaur and training Fred Flintstone, like way back then, it had a bad connotation to it because people didn't know how to use it, or it was mixed with a bunch of crap. Like it just, it didn't work for a lot of people unless you were a gym rat and you had it dialed in, knew how to do it, blah, 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 right? But now creatine is on the science, if you will, forefront, right? This is the next new hottest, greatest topic that there is. And who's ahead of the game? Isagenix. And here's what I'm just going to read off of my notes real fast. Here's what we've got going on. We've got a myth about creatine that it's only for bodybuilders, that it's not good for women. Oh, goodness. And that creatine is just for intense workouts. Well, that's all bogus, and that's not true. And here's what it is. Creatine supports energy, recovery, strength for every body at every fitness level. Not only is creatine safe for women, it's a game changer. It supports, watch this, because probably all of you, if you're not a woman, you know a woman. Okay, not only is it safe for women, it's a game changer. It supports strength, hormone balance, muscle tone, cognitive function, and healthy aging. And then creatine, for everybody, supports muscle, energy, and brain health. I'm pretty sure that could affect all of us. And it makes it a great wellness tool. And even if you're just staying active, like even if you just go and walk, you walk your dog or whatever, creatine is something that our bodies need, our muscles need. It's our energy in our bodies. So here's Isagenix, who's always the forefront of science. They've always done all the studies, the peer-reviewed, human trial, published studies. And they said, guess what? Here's creatine. And I am so fired up about the creatine, as each and every one of you, not just doing business, because your business is about to explode if you really embrace the creatine, but for your health, like your health, your friends' health, your family's health. And I am super duper fired up about this. So we're talking to other leaders in Isagenix, and I don't know how many of you have ever been part of a movement or wanted to be part of a movement, but right now, right here, this team, we're going to do a movement. We're going to have a movement. Oh, that sounds weird. We're going to cracked myself up, only child. What else was I going to do? All right. But we're going to start a movement. Now I can't see anything else. And it's going to be with creatine. So what we have done, we've taken Dr. Paul Arciero's packs that he put together, and I'm going to show them to you in a second. And we put a price point and a BV point on them. Now, take that, set it aside for a second, and we're going to do a hashtag One Team Creatine. We're doing a Step Up Summer Challenge. This is going to start next Monday. You know, next Monday, that's not the beginning of a month. I know. But see, our 11-day reset is just finishing on Friday. You're going to weigh in, and then we're going to start this on Monday. Also, if you haven't got your creatine, it gives you enough time to get your creatine, get your friends and family creatine. Also, it helps within the team to get creatine into their order baskets, and whatever their mission is and whatever their thing, we have trackers. We're having a challenge on whatever it is that you, because this is going to be you doing this challenge. This is going to be you tracking your results, because why blow smoke? Why not prove it? Let's prove how much it works. And Kathy, you don't have creatine down under, but I think you have nitro, right? Yep. Well, thinking we're going to add that in to get those 87 push-ups. So we're going to track our results. So maybe you walk your dog. Maybe you walk a mile right now. Maybe you jog a mile. Maybe you jog a 14-minute mile and you want to increase it to a 12-minute mile. Maybe you want to lift heavier in the gym. Maybe you want to bench press more than 100 pounds. You want to bench press 560 pounds. Like whatever it is. Maybe you want to do 150 jumping jacks and you can only do 2. Whatever it is, I want you to track it taking the creatine. And I want you to grab a couple friends, hopefully already in Isagenix. I'm not even asking you to enroll anybody. I'm not even asking you to start somebody. Don't even start somebody. Go with somebody that's already in, unless you're brand new and you don't have somebody. Grab a couple people and have them do this challenge, because I guarantee that you're going to step up whatever it is that you're choosing to step up in. It could be just focus. Like for me personally, I write and I want to write, and I want to write more, and I want to write efficiently, and I want to put it in my schedule every day. So if I had a little bit better brain health, maybe I could focus and improve on how many pages I could write a day. So it's not just, physical, whatever. It's not just being a gym rat. It's not just going out for a run and improving your time. It's whatever it is that you want to do, and track it and then report it back. We're going to run it out of our team pages. I'm going to share the different packs for different results that you can add in, and then you can help your friends, your family, your teammates add in, and get them doing it now so they have it by next Monday so we can track it and report it. Because what was that saying? All results. Mark, do you remember? You're smart. All results that you write and track. I'll have to look it up. Do you remember it?
If it's not written down, it's just a dream.
That's a good one. That's it too. But we're going to track it. I'll pull it up. It was a saying. But we're going to track it, and then we're going to really show the world with this movement what creatine can do for them. Now, if you're going to start somebody new, I highly recommend that goes on one of those packs. You got 20% off. 20% off for your people. 20% off. And if you're on our team, not only did you help somebody get started for 20% off, we send you creatine. I mean, dang, that's pretty good, right? Right, Jeff? That's pretty good. Hello?
No, perfect. You want me to show what we're doing?
I think it's very generous, because then I don't have to buy my creatine for the month. And I think that's amazing.
There you go.
I'll show you the
saying.
contest in a second too.
All
Katie,
right.
you got your hand up.
I'm going to show you the packs. Yes, Katie.
Sorry about that. I couldn't find the unmute. Okay, so I went and grabbed my creatine because I heard Dr. Arciero say that for women, we're only supposed to take half of a scoop and not a whole scoop. Is that y'all's understanding as well? Because I don't want to be doing it the wrong way or promoting it.
I actually have that in my notes where he said that.
Okay.
I have that in my notes right here that he said that if you were feeling bloated, if you felt a bloat when you first started, it's not going to happen to everybody, but some people might have a little sensitive tummy GI system. So that's what he said. Start with a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little
Thank you.
insight on that, competitors, when you're competing in a fitness show or bodybuilding show, they all do creatine, heavy, 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 with everything else. But before they do their show, 2 weeks before, and they suck the water weight, they bring it down, then that's why you see their bodies just that part. So it does put on a lot of muscle, and it has a lot of extra benefits. We're learning creatine. So go ahead, Debbie.
Let me share the packs.
Roy's got his hand up. Go ahead.
Hey, just real quick, I think I found that quote you were talking about. Says, "What gets measured gets done. What gets measured and fed back gets done well. What gets rewarded gets repeated." Is that the
Nice.
one you're referring to?
That is. I
So
think
that
I
means
had
you're gonna get another can of creatine this week.
something about results being tracked, results being measured. Anyway, yeah, that's close enough. Yes, thank you. Okay, I get a little too excited. Sorry, guys. So I'm like, here, let me show you the packs. This is something that we put together for your goals, my goals, but this is what we were looking at. And I took this straight from Dr. Paul. Let's see, why isn't it sharing?
Let me, I hate, I don't mean to say, I want to reiterate something gently. It's not Crystal Executive, it's 8-star Crystal Executive. Excuse me.
There is a bit of a difference. Just a
Yeah, there
little.
is a bit of a
Just a
difference.
minute difference. I wasn't going to correct it though. I was going to let it slide.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
no,
no,
you
always
correct.
correct.
That's like having a black belt and someone says you're
Oh,
yellow. It's
yeah.
an 8-star Crystal
They'll
Executive.
eventually find out I'm a black belt though.
8-star Crystal Executive, 2-star Crystal, 2-star Crystal Executive.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yay. Thank you.
Okay, here we go. You guys can see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, you see, this is the first pack. So here's the one that we were talking about. I would go for women, supporting women's hormones. I would, if I'm already started in Isagenix, again, this is for your teammates. This is for your friends and family that have already started Isagenix. They're already doing the shakes. They're doing the vitamins. They're doing the system, blah, 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 right? And they're really looking to have that cutting edge on the hormonal liftoff, if you will, right? This is the pack that I would recommend. This comes straight from Dr. Paul Arciero. So in addition to doing the shakes and taking the step up challenge, the summer challenge, the hashtag one team creatine, doing this challenge, I would do this for any woman that maybe is taking the Harmonia, taking the collagen. I would do this together and really see what the difference is. I don't know that I would just do the creatine and along with the shakes and the vitamins. However, somebody can. This is just a suggestion. If somebody comes to you and they're like, ah, man, these hot flashes, or I'm tossing and turning all night, I can't sleep. You know, I bit my other half's head off for 3 days in a row. Like my skin is itchy. And for you men that don't know, that's a lot of the stuff that happens along with, you know, sexual health goes. And so men, listen up. You want your women to feel good, right? Okay, so there's that. I'll just put that on the burner. So here's the pack. That's $251. Now I do have the BV because we're doing business. Let me just look it up real fast. The BV on that pack is, or the QV is 154. Now think about that when you're talking to your teammates and you're really thinking about helping them with their hormones. You're also helping everybody's business because the QV on that is 154 rolling through the team volume, right? And that's what this is again all about. Besides our health is our wealth is our health. You can't divide it. Now we have BV and business volume flowing through our teams. So I want you to think about that also. And you're helping somebody to their better self instead of just like, oh yeah, just grab the creatine, good luck. Okay, here's the next one. Now, gym rats. here you go. This would be the pack that I would do. I would do the creatine, the NOx, and he said mix the creatine with the NOx, and I would do it with the BCAAs and the repair. This again is a great pack if you're really looking for results, and we're going to really do that Step Up Summer Challenge, #OneTeamCreatine. This is what I would do if you are really looking to improve, go longer, stronger, and have harder muscles. That is what you want to do in the gym. This is the pack that I would do. I would add this in along with my shakes and the vitamins and anything else that you do. Like for me personally, I love the Nootropic and I love the E-shots. I would probably add that in too, but that's me. And the QV on that is 80. So QV on that is 80. And that's why I wouldn't enroll somebody with this, because it's not a qualifying. I wouldn't enroll somebody with this because I think that for results, they need to have a system. They need to have a system along with this is the side piece. And that's why I'm saying this is what I would talk to people that are currently involved in Isagenix. And then if you do enroll somebody in Isagenix and they're brand new, add this stuff in there if they want to do the challenge, the Step Up Summer Challenge, #OneTeamCreatine. And then here is, nope, that is not it. That is not it. Where did my screen go? Where did it go? Ah! Sorry, I lost it. Let me grab it. I have one more, and the next one is just basically, it's the Moringa and then the creatine. And I'll have to look up the price on that, on what the price was on that. And then that is 84 QV. So these are the packs that I would use to do this challenge. What we're going to do is we're going to put those up in the groups so you guys can see them, and I'll try and slide them over here into the feed like Mark did. And then I'm having a tracker made. We are doing a tracker that'll just give you 1 through 30, and it'll give one line, and then you can write what it is that you're seeing improvement in. Like day 1, started walking, walked a mile. Day 2, walked a mile and a quarter, like whatever. And then record how you felt. And then report it into the groups. Let's support one another. Let's keep each other going. Let's make it fun. Let's make it a movement. And let's report it back to Isagenix, because they always want to do what's right for the associate. If it's not right for the associate, then it's not right for the company. If we're reporting these things back to the company, then we're just going to get better, 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 and better. And when the company gets better and better, our health gets better and better. And I'm all about having health, because that's how I started this journey with Isagenix. It was all about my health. So is everybody in? Are you excited about this? Because we are really we're gonna make this a movement. We're gonna go really big. So having said all that, some of the leaders that we're doing this with, they're doing it in their own group. One is Dave MacArthur. We are not related. We're not related team-wise. We're not. But Dave MacArthur, if you've been on his Zoom on Saturday mornings at 8 a.m. PST, they've taken this Zoom a little bit differently. And I highly, highly, highly recommend that you invite guests. Get on it yourself so you can learn a little bit more about product and business. He's trying to keep it to 30 minutes. Get on it and bring your guest, because you're really going to learn and people are going to get excited, and he will tell them to get back to the person that got them on the Zoom. So he is doing the One Team Creatine also. And then we've got old school Lenny Evans. Some of you know who Lenny Evans is. He's back in the game, and he's going to be doing that with his team also. And we're just really excited to be partnered old school again. And then I'm hoping, Jeff Beebe, that, and this again is old school, and even though you're new, you're going to benefit from this and you're going to love this. We used to do bliss retreats with these guys, with these leaders in Isagenix, and we're really hoping to get a bliss retreat going again. And those are just amazing because their mindset, they're soul touching for sure. They're absolutely based in Isagenix, because all of us are in Isagenix, and you get to go away for a couple days and just be totally immersed in the love and joy that this community and this culture brings. And, you know, healthy mind, healthy body, healthy soul, healthy heart. And I'm really excited join in and do this movement with them. Now, I might have went a little fast and a little messy because right before we jumped on, I was trying to get all these things together, all these images together for you. I'm going to pop them. I'm going to try and pop them in the feed right now, and then I'm going to flip this over to Jeff Beebe.
Okie dokie, here we go. So hey, let's all show up. Let's show up 100% for our business. We'll show up 100% for our team, our business builders, our product users, support. Customer service, pretend you're Isogenics, pretend you're the corporate office. You're running a business. And so let's just keep rocking and rolling and let's get into action. I want to share my screen so you can see right now. Let's see, share my screen.
Hey,
Okay, you can see
Ozzy's
this?
this too, you guys.
I know. So we just showed Ozzy's packs. So these are the packs, and this is in the team page. And whoever, if you're not in this, tell me, and we'll get you the packs too. So these are the packs. I have them in there for the ultimate pack, value pack, premium pack, and 30-day. These are what qualify for the 20% off. So you don't get 20% off unless you do one of these packs. Let me get rid of this right here. Boom. So that's the packs. That's in there. So you can see the breakdown. We did it for you so you don't have to guess. And here's what Mark talked about. You guys can all see this, correct? Yes? Okay, that's what Mark talked about. Here's the contest we're doing right now. So this is what Roy, everybody go like this for Roy. Everybody. Roy stepped up. He rolled somebody that qualified last week on the Zoom for this. And this is why we thought, you know what, we're going to carry this onto this week, but we're going to make it more grandiosos and include Down Under and include everybody. If somebody's in the UK and they don't get it, we'll include them. We'll figure it out. If you got somebody in another country like the UK, this is Canada, US, and Australia right now. So with us right now for the US and Canada, if you enroll one pack, just like Roy did, this is a perfect example, qualifying system. But now this contest is a qualifying system to get to 20%. Why is that? Because it's going to feed the team more volume and your customer is going to rock his results. Because I can guarantee Katie didn't do a flipping just a shake and a cleanse. She bought a system. I can guarantee Jen didn't buy a shake and a cleanse. She bought a system. You know, Mark, everybody on here did, I can guarantee. So it doesn't matter which one you do. If you enroll one pack, 30-day reset, premium, value, ultimate pack on subscription, like always, we always do, you'll get a gift of a canister of the creatine from Debbie and I and Isobest U Team Express. It's a gift. But we're not going to track it. That's work for us. You have to call us and say, hey, I enrolled somebody, and then we'll go look it up. So, and if you enroll 3 people, you get a choice. You're going to get the creatine, and you get a nitro or a hydrate with it. So if there's 3 enrollments in the week, so when you hit 1, you got to bust ass and get the second one to get the third one. And we make it better for the third one. So you're going to get the nitro, you get the nitro or the creatine. And why? That's a higher dollar amount of product. It's a higher dollar amount product, and they're badass products. So the lemon, and if you want a different hydrate, but that's a watermelon, the higher one, first class, just like Isogenics. And that's for the US. Everybody understand it? Thumbs up? It's simple, right? So 1 enrollment, creatine, 2, you get the 3 enrollments, you get the nitro or the lemon lime with the creatine. Okay, for the Aussies, they don't have the creatine there, but they have the nitro and they have the lemon lime hydrate. So with the Aussies, they do 1 enrollment, they get the lemon lime hydrate, they do 3 enrollments, they get a choice between the nitro and hydrate just like we do. So that's your choice down here. You get one of those at the bottom. They're higher in price. So everybody's included. And if for some reason, like I said, you got somebody in the UK or some country I'm not familiar with, we'll figure it out. We make things happen for the team. And this is because it's from Jeff and Debbie, but it's ISOBEST Team Express, and ISOBEST Team Express is all you guys. Let me stop sharing the screen here. Stop sharing. It's all you guys, and your volume is what creates this momentum by you enrolling people. Creates this momentum. Oh, let me share one more thing. Let me scroll down. Hope it didn't close. Where is it at? Right here. Here's a box full of them, full of these hats. Right here. A brand new shipment came in. So that being said, this is happening right now too. So we got a brand new shipment coming in, and it's just, if you create a manager, if you become a manager for the first time, it's a manager. It used to be executive, but if you become a manager for the first time, we send you a hat, and you get to represent it, and it has the difference maker. I'll tell you what, this creates. Let me stop sharing. This creates a lot of enrollments right here, right there. People ask all the time, what do you make a difference in? Difference maker. What do you do? It's funny. I mean, every time almost I wear it when I go to new places, everybody as I walk past, I go, what's that hat say? You know, so it's sort of fun. Anyways, those are the contests, and that's it. I'd like to open it up real quick, unless you got something, Debbie, for a couple wins this week from people.
I do. I just want
Okay,
to
go ahead.
reiterate. I just want to
So
reiterate.
I'm done.
We start on
Good
Monday.
job, Rick.
We start on Monday. And so again, for those of you like, wow, that's not the beginning of a month or anything, you know what? There's no reason to wait. There's no reason to wait. And the reason we're starting Monday and not right now is because not everybody had time to order and or get their creatine. Now, you guys can choose. I'm not telling you to get one of those packs. I'm recommending one of those packs for you and what it is your goals are and or your team, your friends, your family, whoever's in Isagenix. I'm recommending those packs. But if you only want to get the creatine, then just get the creatine. I just want everybody to get it, and let's all start together on Monday. And then hashtag, when you post in the groups, like post your picture or post your results, post your tracker, and that's not ready yet. That'll be in the group. Post your tracker, hashtag it, One Team Creatine, because I want to be able to pull it up and see what everybody's doing and congratulate and talk about it and stuff. So make sure you put that hashtag on it. And I think that was all I had. Oh, I have a fun fact. Did you guys know? Because you're going to hear it from everybody, I think. I've heard it over the last 13 years with Isagenix. Did you know that most people will say, I'm going to start on Monday. I got my pack last Tuesday, but I'm going to wait and I'm going to start next Monday. Did you know the stats show that people have better results in anything they start on a Thursday? Yep. I know. My mind was blown too. And so I get to tell people that. Or I just tell them, you know what, just have a shake tonight, or just have your vitamins tonight. And, you know, if you need to wait till Monday, but there's really no reason to wait. And so that's why I thought, you know what, we're going to start on a Monday with the challenge because we're in the middle of our 11-day, but there's really no reason to wait. However, since we're making a movement, we're having a movement. That's so weird. Since we're doing this movement, we're going to start on Monday and play full out because it's just fun, because we want to have fun. We're going to get our belief in our creatine and we're going to have fun doing it. And that is going to propel everything about us up to the heavens. All right. That's all.
I want to share one other thing. Bingo. Order the team t-shirts right here, guys. And even if you can't, I mean, I want everybody to be at Celebration. Everybody. It's just a decision, just a couple more cycles, just another couple enrollments for the ticket. And you can reach out to us if you got it. You know, if you need a little savings, we can probably find you a discounted ticket or something. You never know. You know, a bunch of people, we might gift you a ticket. But these are the team t-shirts, and even if you know, we got some team in Australia that can't make it, they're going to get their sheets. We got some other people that can't quite make it because situation, and it's just cool to wear the team t-shirts because it's another conversation piece, and people ask, what is that team? You know, so those are cool things as well. So a couple wins real quick. Go ahead, Roy.
Yeah, so my win was with my enrollment last week. So Kathy Mangan, who I enrolled back when really long story. I'll make it really short. For most of you guys know, I'm a Gulf War veteran. Back in 2012, 2013, I had suicidal ideations. Veteran case management wasn't working. I saw a flyer for the program called Yoga Warriors, got connected with the Red Bull Learning Center here in town. 8 weeks later, I had a completely profound transformation in my own life. We got together, created the Heroes Therapeutic Outreach Program. As long as I've known Kathy, she has been always like she grows her own vegetables, she eats organic, she's always healthy. She's like mid 70s and her skin looks like she's in her 20s. I shit you not. And she has not been on the Harmonia. She has not been on our Celatol products, our collagen, nothing. 2 weeks ago, and I had been talking with her about the Isogenics and wanting to get her on the program. 2 weeks ago, she called me and she said, I'm discovering that I'm growing a little bit of a pooch and I need to talk with you. So I said, great, let's sit down, let's talk and see what we got going on. Well, I talked to her about obviously the 30-day reset. I talked to her about the Harmonia, the collagen. And she said the biggest thing was the fact that she's never had a pooch. She's actually got that age level where she's got her pooch now. And she was overly excited. We met at a coffee shop and she was overly excited to get set up. She got the healthy lifestyle pack to get started, which has got the protein, 2 canisters of protein, the Ionic Supreme, and the Cleanse for Life. And then she added the Harmonia. She's already talking about other ladies in her group that are her age and how she wants to take this and share this with them as she's going through the progress. So I'm hoping, keeping fingers crossed, I can get her to sign up as an associate and start connecting with her niche group. So it was really awesome to get her finally signed up.
Fantastic job. That's what it's about. And one more, and then we'll jump. I just said I'm real quick on one of mine. A lady that used to be with us years and years ago, has moved out of town, moved out of state, and she's just been falling. And she last night or 2 nights ago, hey, I need to get re-going. And the reason why that happens is consistency. That's the only reason people would ever reach back to you, because they know, hey, Jen's still in the game. Katie's still in the game. BBs are still in the game. Greery's still in the game. You know what I mean? They see it and they reach back out. So run this as a business. All businesses have high and lows, and treat it like a business. But when there's a low, you pivot. Go ahead, Susan. We got a couple more minutes. We said we were going to do this in a half hour, babe.
Okay, I'll be quick. I've been friends with someone since we were little girls. And for 8 years now, I've been talking to her about what I do. And she's never interested. She says, oh, yes, I'm using this, I'm using that. Her name's Jill. I think you might know her. Spoke with her last week, and then she said, you said you were cleansing today, right? And I said, yes. She says, I want to talk to you next weekend about that. This is the first time in 8 years that she finally shows interest. So I just thought that was pretty cool.
Nice. Great job, everybody. All right. So how do you create your dreams? One person unmute. Katie, how do you create your dreams?
By helping one person at a time.
There you go. There you go. Perfect answer. That's it. One step forward at a time.
Yeah.
With you have to create pressure. I don't like the pressure, sounds bad, but comfortable gets you nowhere. You don't hear the word comfort and success anywhere together.
You need pressure to create a diamond, Jeff.
Exactly. And you're talking 8 stars talking here. You got to step up and create pressure in your life to build the muscle, to build the bank account, and to be able to help more people. And if you're not bold enough to see, and this is what changed mine, and then we're gonna go. In the film industry, Debbie knows this has happened a while back. There's a guy that reached out to me years ago, and I want to do it. I reached out to him again. Oh, I gotta wait. I reached out to him again. I gotta wait. And then I watched him on Facebook just get worse and worse, Teamster. And then I get a message, and this is years ago this happened. You know, he fell over on a steering wheel dead. And I told myself, you know what? You can look at me and go like this. I'm gonna still tell you that I got something that can help you. And when people tell me, hey, no, I don't want to do it, they say they wanted to do it. They said, I need to do it, but I just can't do it now. I said, no problem. But just know that I'm going to be the dude that just keeps tapping on until you get so annoyed, you're going to say yes. Because I'm not going to have you fall over on a steering wheel dead and thinking I didn't be bold enough to keep putting pressure on you. It's going to be love pressure. So just remember, we get to change people's lives. It's a positive thing. We can change people's bank accounts. You know, you heard Jen, you heard Amy, heard me, look, Mark, Kathy's been with us flipping 12 years too. You know, the amount of people, Kimberly's been with us for 6, 7, 8 years, something, you know, 10 years. So you see, Ken's been with this company 16 years. You know, so you see what's possible, guys. Anyways, let's unmute and let's let Roy take us out because he earned it.
Yes, he had.
All right, guys. Everybody knows what's happening. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Isogenics!
Oh, yes.
Great call. We'll see you guys next week.
Welcome
Have a
on.
great
Hey,
week.
guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, everyone.
Thank you, guys. Love you.
Hey, those are cool nails.
Love you all.
there.
I built cool nails. Have a good night.
All right, guys. See ya.
Deb, I sent you a message.
Okay.
Hopefully you get it.
All right.
It's through Messenger. Is that
Okay.
okay?
Yep. I'll go look. Hang on.
I've sent you a friend request in the past, so
You did? Okay, let me see.
it's Shirley Pelahonky.
I'm like, I can't find you. Okay, hang on. It's not. Who's on this agenda?
Well, I just said it's Shirley. Like,
Yeah, hang on. Where? Okay, but I'm on this.
to get on.
Okay. Okay. hang on. Can you go in your office, Jeff? Thank you. Why isn't it letting me switch? Unread? No. Oh goodness, I have a lot of unread. I didn't know you could hit that. Did you know you could hit that? Like, look. See, it says all. I had it
well,
on.
unread.
Then
yeah.
you hit unread. Vroom. I'm like,
Really?
and I'm usually really good at getting right back to people. Oh, holy. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. I don't know. It's
You
not
see-
showing. I'm gonna look on the computer. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Because you know how it gives you more options. Let's see, why isn't it groups, communities? You know how it gives you.
Because even when I search it, I can't find it. I guess you have it like hidden or blocked or however. You have to be invited.
Oh yeah, our group. Yeah, it's private. Who's your enrolling sponsor?
Well, it's Denise. It's not actually in your group. Is that why? Can I do that?
Yeah. Who is your enrolling sponsor?
It's Denise, but then really above her is Krista Schleicher, who I actually talked to. I'm trying to get her back in. And then above that, which I talked to Jeff, was Jen Smith. It's a long time ago.
I don't know who any of those people are.
I know. This is really sad, but I've been enrolled since 2008.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it Denise Wiggins?
No, Denise Ramey.
Oh wow, I don't know any. So do you know what
But-
line everybody comes from? Like,
Well, Jen was from, oh my God, who's the big guy who's number one? Smith.
Jimmy Smith?
Yeah,
You're-
Jimmy Smith enrolled
line?
Jen. But they said they're not related. They're not the same Smiths.
Isn't that funny? I don't know why it's not giving me
My father's the oranges.
bottom drawer, honey. Oh my goodness. It's not, there we go. Wait, message requests. Hang on. No, let me go to spam. That's weird. They changed all of this.
Oh, I can't keep up with Facebook. It's
Oh, there it is. It just popped up. There we go. Delete or block. That's my only choices. Let me try this. That's funny. That's funny that that's what it says. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay.
actually over the weekend, you actually just sent me through. I
I
don't
did.
know how I got it. I got a fan thing. So I don't even know if you do that or Facebook does that.
Fan thing?
Some fan here, let me see. A lot of people were liking it.
Oh,
Here
shoot.
is